Hey.
How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to the lunchtime broadcast. We're excited to be with you guys. We got just under a minute of enrollment time to get into this game of top 10. Make sure you do get enrolled. I'll tell you what, when I looked at the top scores.
Yeah, from yesterday.
From yesterday to today, like almost every one of them changed.
Oh, there was only one that didn't.
That's right, yeah. I mean, over the last 2 days, everyone except for the Vikings victory score has changed.
Yeah, and if you don't know that one, that's Birdie Boy. Took that one with 25,000 points. Wondering when that's going to be surpassed.
I don't know.
Or if it will be.
It might not be. We're coming up on Tuesday is our final day. That'll be our last open session game. That'll be the last day to qualify for the finals. So make sure you get as many plays in as you can between now and Tuesday when we wrap up things at 9 p.m. On Tuesday. So this is the critical time to get into those finals. Of course, 5 will come from our 5 games top scores, and 7 will come from the open play sessions. We'll go over all that, who's leading that.
Oh, yeah.
And then today at midnight will be
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the end of the running for those new prizes in Vikings victory.
Absolutely. So, yeah, those prizes. And then on Sunday, when we come on air with you guys, we'll talk about who won those prizes, and we'll talk about the new prizes for next week. So that will run through next week. We'll have brand new prizes. They are sweet. Wait till you see that we'll announce on game day. Well, there's Lou Bear, one of our top players, jumping out into first place as we get rolling here in this top 10. But we're over 9 minutes still of play. We'll see. We're we got a lot of plays left for everybody out there at this point. So we do have 4 national days today. So
we do.
Yeah, yesterday was we went back to felt like a Thanksgiving weekday.
Yeah, where it was only one national day. It was National
Roof Over Your Head Day.
Yeah, Roof Over Your Head Day. Great day, but not much to talk about.
No, but we've got 4 today. We got some fun celebrity birthdays as well. So,
so it's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
And we get to watch some high bingo scores.
Absolutely. It looks like Milky, who just jumped into one of our top scores.
Oh, yeah.
Is getting after it again today. And we do have kind of a little bit of fun. I got a couple of the NFL power rankings where they got the Vikings currently, and we'll talk about that as well.
Yeah, that should be interesting with the Vikings being now 4-1 since they had that really bad start of the season, how that's going to reflect in their rankings.
Well, you know, they finally look like that team that went to the second round of the playoffs last year now. You know, that's what they've looked like over this 4-1 stretch. The biggest challenge for them is overcoming that 1-5 start. So if they can get on the right side of the win column, then I think they've got a good shot at making a run for a playoff spot. They're just one spot out right now of that wild card positioning. This week, if they can get the win against a team that they should get a win against in Jacksonville, then come into next week with another team that they're vying for that wild card spot with. So that'll be a huge game.
Oh, that would be huge.
It would be not a death nail, but it would be pretty bad if they lost to the Jaguars this week. And so that leads us into next week with a big game for sure. But yeah, so we'll talk about more of that about the Vikings and where we're at with that. But you guys are playing our football-themed top 10 game right now, and we're great. It's exciting to be along with you guys here for the broadcast.
Oh yeah, well we play a bunch of this during our game day bingos.
Yes, that's right. So game day broadcast has both. We play a ton of top 10. We play a ton of Vikings victory, and so it's a great chance to get in that top scores during the game day broadcast.
Oh yeah, and that's going to be a super fun time. So show up at what are we going to be at 11:30?
Yeah, so be there a little bit before 11:30. Make sure you get enrolled in the game, and we'll roll. We'll have our kicked off our broadcast at 11:30. Of course, you can start playing our PCS games at 9 a.m. on Sunday, but then we'll join you guys with the broadcast at 11:30, and then of course the Vikings will join the broadcast with their football game at noon. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see a little bit of Justin Jefferson action. Right now, still holding that number 2 spot in PFF rankings.
That is true. And, of course, it looks like he got returned to the active roster yesterday. So Adam Thielen should be joining him, which helps them both get a little room out there when they're, when they got each other.
Oh,
out
yeah.
there.
I'm going to steal Fishy24's wordplay and say I am Thielen a win this week.
Me too. So there we go. And we got Milky still out there in first place. Beef is in 6th place. Minnow is in 2nd. Spicy Chip, who entered into our top 7 yesterday in the open session play. So a bunch of big time players out there. There's Lucky 13, Fish Catcher, and Kanzi 16, I think. Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
Yeah. So good to see everybody out there playing. What's our first national day of the day?
Well, our first national day is National Cookie Day. Serve up a sweet treat. Bakers across the country warm up the ovens for the holidays baking. And we enjoy giving this tins of cookies to friends and family all season long. That is one of my favorite things, is the cookies.
Oh, Christmas cookies. Count me in on that for sure. So love making them. It's good family time, making the Christmas cookies, and then I especially love eating them.
I very good family time eating the cookies.
That's right. It's quality family time when you're eating cookies, especially with extra amounts of frosting on it for me.
Oh, yes, that is for sure.
You can't make it too sweet for me.
You can't.
No.
I can definitely put too much frosting on it.
No, I'm pretty much as much frosting as you can possibly.
See, as a kid, I would put like the mountain of frosting on like whatever I was doing, and just be like, I don't care like what it looks like.
Yeah.
But now I kind of like to make it look nice and have it be a nice light frosting.
I'm still like a kindergartner.
And just
pile the frosting on and let's roll.
Hey, that is not a bad way to do it.
I got my technique. It's the same as a kindergartner. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, I know one of my favorite things. It's not cookies, but it's the gingerbread house building during Christmas time. We always have. I don't know if it's gonna work that way this year, but we always have like a gingerbread house building competition in our family.
Well, maybe it'll just be with this year. Will just be with the immediate family. You know? Not with the extended family, but we have traditionally done a gingerbread house contest.
I'm not very good, but my sister, who uses a lot of Pinterest, is really good.
Yes, I think Pinterest actually is one of the key components to being a great gingerbread house maker.
That does seem to be the case.
Yeah, unless you're just automatically creative and not have to steal anybody else's ideas. Yeah.
I'm more just go with the flow. Do where the icing takes me.
You're so artistic.
I know.
That is the case. But
you got any fun Christmas holiday traditions? Check in on the Player Connect app and let us know what they are, because
absolutely
there's also a bunch of fun. There's a bunch of fun ones that people do.
Oh yeah, it's a great time of year. Just so much fun with family and all those kind of things. Got Milky, Las Megas, Minnow, Spicy Chip, Kanzi 16, all out there in our top 5 so far. We got over 2 minutes left to get your plays in on this game. Lou Bear looks like he's out of place. So is Mav, but Anita Alibi, it does have a couple of plays left. So does Lucky 13. They're in our top 9.
Yeah, let's see if Las Vegas can get that 1,000 more to be able to pass on Milky for that first place spot.
Yes.
I don't know. It's going to be a pretty tight one.
Yeah, Milky got 17,615. Not enough to get into the top scoreboard, but maybe enough to get a win.
Oh, yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah, I see Lou Bear out there, one of our top placeholders at one point, I think, in this game.
Yeah.
Before Family Guy overtook
Let's take a look at the top guy in this game now. In top 10 is Family Guy with 29,080 points. Yes, I am almost positive. Now, I could get correction from the Nikki Network hotline, but
I think Lou
Bear honed it before that.
And there it is, Las Vegas being able to pass up Milky on their final plays. good job Las Vegas being able to just scratch over that win, because that was only what I think.
We're going to see.
It's a really low score how much Las Vegas beat out Milky.
Yeah, it was tight. Well,
yeah, 15-point difference right there.
Wow. Yeah. Las Vegas said not today. Going to get the win here. But let's see. I think there was only one player with some plays left. Oh, we got Point 72. Looks like in 9th place with some plays left. Would have to be some pretty good plays to overtake Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see how far they can move up the leaderboard here in the last 30 seconds. But, yeah, that is held by Family Guy, currently that top scorer in top 10 with 29,080 points.
Yeah, that's one of those really, really high scores. That's almost up to 30,000.
Speaking of high scores, our next game is Meso Perch. We've seen some huge scores in Meso Perch.
I already thought it was in a close to untouchable range before.
Yeah.
It was at like 30,000.
It was like almost 31,000. Yeah.
Almost 31,000 with, I forgot who was there.
Yeah, that
RJ
5616.
Yeah, was there. Held that spot. There it is in 12th spot. RJ 5616.
There we go.
But used to have that 30 point. Good job, Las Vegas, getting that first place spot, being able to pass up Milky. With those last couple plays, it was a really good comeback story for Las Vegas.
We've got a great comeback story here for you folks. It's Las Vegas. So congratulations on the win, and we're getting enrolled now for that Meso Perch. And like you were saying, RJ 5616 looked like he had a score that was untouchable.
Oh yeah, because I hadn't seen anybody else even come close to it.
Right.
And then I come in yesterday, and I'm talking about how big the score is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People started checking in on the Player Connect app, and they're like, somebody scored a crazy score.
Yeah.
And what was that?
Oh, that was Beef with 34,870 points.
Yeah, that is insane.
I think that was Boat Racer 19 that told us that.
Yeah, and then I think Beef, we got it confirmed yesterday that he was our Season 1.
Yeah, Season 1 PGL champion. So this is a Hall of Fame player for us. Beef holding on to that Meso Perch score. That's a legacy pick right there.
Oh, yeah.
With 34,870. That's like Jack Nicklaus, coming back and winning the Masters after he'd been retired for a long time, I think Tiger just won one last year. Like
Tiger.
Right?
Yeah, Tiger won a major one. I don't know.
I don't remember which one. It might have been Masters as well, but came back last year and won one, right? And it's kind of like after they haven't been winning for a while and everything. And I don't know, Beef may have still been winning, but I haven't seen him on the leaderboards in like PGL for a couple seasons. And then he comes back, gets the big win at Meso Perch, and maybe we'll see. Maybe holds on and gets into those finals.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, so
only have till Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. It's coming down to the last weekend.
Is coming close.
Yeah. It's Friday, folks, so we're excited to be with you guys. This is the last PCS weekend for you to qualify for, those finals.
Oh, so, get enrolled.
Yeah.
Play lots of PCS games.
Tuesday's it.
Yeah.
That is the cutoff. We'll have a big open session on Tuesday night at 6, so exactly right after that final game on the Happy Hour broadcast. We'll go right into that open session play on Tuesday, and then that will be the last one.
Oh, that'll be super fun.
Yeah, super cool. And but this score to beat right here in this game is Beef with 34,870 points. So,
we are PGL, which is the Pilot Gambling League, and the next national day kind of goes with that theme.
Yeah. You want me to say it?
Yeah.
National Dice Day. It recognizes an ancient gaming tool. Many games incorporate dice as well as a way to add random challenges or obstacles to the objectives.
Well, we play a lot of games here at Pilot Games.
We do.
And,
sometimes we say you got to roll the dice, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Well, roll the dice today because it's National Dice Day. Maybe have a little game with your family at home. Wait till after 9 o'clock when we're done with the PCS games, and then maybe play a little craps with the family.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've ever played craps as a family.
No.
That'd be
We played a lot of card games. We'll play golf. We'll play euchre.
Yeah.
Yeah, those kind of things. But
I'm not very good at them.
Yeah.
See,
we'll still do some dice games,
I like to consider myself more of a board game type guy.
Yeah.
I think I really kill it when it comes to like Clue.
Clue. You're a good Clue player.
I pick up clues well in Clue.
Yeah.
There's other fun board games that I enjoy.
And most board games incorporate dice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
maybe I'll just have to play a board game. A little bit of Candyland action.
Oh man, Candyland always seems more fun when you're a kid.
Yes, I was talking about that. I think maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago about how Candyland. As a kid, I remember this as some like super fun, like crazy, all over their game. Yeah. But it's really just like rolling a dice and moving forward.
Yeah.
A couple spaces, and then
right.
And then you just wait your turn to roll your dice, and whoever rolls the highest numbers
basically wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can land on a bad one, get stuck in the whatever.
No, it's still like funny to play, but it's definitely not like as like intense and fun as like what it once was.
Right. It's same with like Chutes and Ladders.
Chutes and Ladders is still good. I don't even know what you're talking about. That is a classic that can't go away. You can land on a chute or a ladder at any time. It's a game of complete craziness,
chaos. Well, we got TV John So 2 in first place out there so far. Jackpot Jen in second. Chunks 75 in third. There's Spicy Chip again. Slim Jim, Scuba Steve, Trixie, a bunch of our top players in this top 9. Well, we still got 9 minutes of our 10 minutes to play, so a lot of game left out there. But hey, let's talk a little bit about. Well, it's kind of our last day to talk about who won last week because we'll be talking about who won this week.
Oh yeah, after today.
Week. Yeah, and we got to talk about just our leaderboards. We should talk about all of our leaderboards. Who's top in the sessions and all that. Kind of
let's talk about what went out last week. We had Jake Harrigan in 5th place of the Vikings winnings.
Yes.
He took home a Vikings baseball cap.
That's correct. It's the exact kind that they wear on the sidelines this year. So congratulations, Jake Harrigan. And then the stocking hats they're wearing on the sidelines this year was won by
Candyland doesn't have dice.
Oh, okay.
What does Candyland do?
I don't know.
Does it have its own special thing?
Maybe.
How does Candyland work then?
I forget.
I haven't.
All right, I'm busting out the Candyland. I'm busting it out.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Here we go. But, hey, we send some luck out to you.
Yeah, over to Fishy24.
All right, Fishy24 is always keeping us on track.
Oh, yeah, he is. I mean, that's one of those players. Him and Boat Racer 1 really just keep us in a line.
Hey, by the way, found out through Facebook that Boat Racer 1 isn't able to put the 9 at the end, and his true name is Boat Racer 19.
Okay.
Fun facts.
I'm referring to Boat Racer 1 as Boat Racer 19 from now on.
From now on, he's Boat Racer 19. There's Ice Cold, one of our favorite rappers, out there in first place. I always just think if you got ice in the front of your name, then you're a rapper. There's Ice-T, Ice Cube. Now there's Ice Cold.
Oh, there's Mav. We were just talking about how the Minnesota State.
Yeah, is the Mavericks. So I'm guessing that Mav's a graduate.
You're saying Mav's an alumni
of Minnesota State. He may correct me.
It wouldn't be a horrible guess. I still, though, in that second place spot, Ice Cold was still quite a few points with not many plays done.
Right, a lot less plays. Yeah. We'll see. There's a bunch of our top players out there. Scuba Steve, Lucky 13, Fishy 24, Manuel 08, 15, all out there playing. Good to see everybody. Well, so the stocking hat went to 4th place prize last week for the Viking, went out to Amax. Congratulations to them again. And we had a mini helmet in 3rd place going out to that was signed by Anthony Barr, going out to Dan.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a sweet one. That sweet prize of Anthony Barr signed helmet was really cool. And then in second place, we had that photo signed by B.C. Johnson.
Yeah.
And that went out to Slim Jim.
Yes.
Yeah,
I see Slim Jim already
yeah,
here.
Slim Jim is always planned.
Yeah. Yep. Slim Jim got that signed,
Oh,
autographed. Yeah.
we got someone asking for some luck.
Okay.
Chrissy 1965. I'll
All right.
stack you up with some luck
Let's get
for
it.
her. I've seen her out there. Hopefully this could get you into that top 5.
There you go. Yeah, and if you guys need some extra, there was an extra pile of luck sitting in the copy room. I told Cash Crew 2 about it. They didn't go grab it, so I went and grabbed it, brought it in for the broadcast.
Yeah.
So there you go. And then in first place, I mean, I just picture him running around his house with 5 points of pressure, high and tight. Running around with that autographed NFL football by Delvin Cook, and that's Birdie Boy running around with that high and tight 5 points of pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I picture him. Him like leaping over the couch, stiff arming his wife, going, "Don't touch my Delvin Cook ball."
That is not a bad guess.
No. So maybe he'll send us a picture and we'll find out if that's true. But yeah, cool prizes last week. This week we've got 5 new great prizes. The 5th through 3rd prizes are Vikings baseball hat, Vikings stocking hat, Vikings baseball hat. I think it might be a new hat too.
Oh yeah, we got to see the hat.
Yeah, so it's a little different hat than last week's. It's it's a really cool hat.
I think it might not be one of those. It might not be one of the like stretch fit hats.
Okay.
It's like an actual like.
It's got the adjustable strip.
Yeah.
That's what I need for my big noggin. So we'll see about that. But yeah, that's the 5th through 3rd prizes. 2 baseball hats, 1 stocking hat. What are the top 2 prizes, though?
Oh, yeah, that top 2 prizes, they're pretty sweet. There's in second place, you can win a photo signed by Alexander Madison.
Yeah, really
that is
cool.
a pretty sweet prize right there. And then in first place, it's a mini helmet signed by Adam Thielen, who just got taken off that COVID list and is one of the best receivers in the NFL today.
Yeah, according to PFF grade, the number 3rd graded wide receiver in the NFL.
Well,
he's only being taken out of second by his own teammate,
Justin Jefferson.
That's right.
Well, I mean, according to PFF, we have the best pass duo in the league.
We do, and we've got the 4th best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
According to their grades on the season. And he's walking around with the trophy under his arm. Of course, Dalvin Cook's running around with 2 of them from this season already. But now Kirk Cousins running around with a NFC Offensive Player of the Week award that he received this week, just yesterday from the NFL.
Uh-huh.
So we got all kinds of great
well,
receivers.
and then there's, I mean, if we're just talking about the PFF rankings, I mean, our offense is just stacked full of just top-rated PFF players.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dalvin Cook, isn't he?
He's number 3 right now.
He's number 3.
He used to be number 1. They've been defense has been totally focused on stopping him, so I think that's lowered his grade a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But he's still the 3rd best.
And I think the difference between, like, him. Oh, just to clarify, I said Fishy24, and I used the pronoun he.
Oh.
And it's a she.
She. Awesome. Fishy24 is always keeping us on track. Here's a little more luck to you. There you go, Fishy24.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
us on the straight and narrow. We need it. So,
we are always in need of getting on the straight and narrow.
Sometimes Nikki gives us a little longer leash, and then we get off the track a little bit.
That's what we do, being Nikki's Angels.
That's right.
Always trying to take flight.
There we go. So quality. That's a quality broadcasting right there. Broadcasting gold, as they like to say.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know that I want to win that signed helmet by Adam Thielen.
Oh, yeah. That's sweet stuff.
Yeah. I mean, to get back onto that, like, that is one of the coolest prizes, and that running ends today.
Yeah, so I know Fishy24 at the beginning of the week said, I'm feeling that I'm going to win that. So this is your day. You got to come in strong today. Today's the day to get that helmet done.
Oh, yeah, and she's been checking in a bunch, so I think she's going to have a little bit of extra luck running towards trying to get her that Vikings victory, a big win today.
Let's talk about, so this is our last day. Let's talk about right now, coming into today, who had the top 5 scores in Vikings victory.
Oh, well, in that 5th place spot is Boat Racer 19. Boat Racer 19 has a high score of 19,925 points. We watched him get that, and we told him when he got it, we were like, don't count on it.
Right.
It may not hold up. You got to score in the 20,000s to be able to stay in.
And he's still holding on right now.
And he's still holding on with about, I don't know how many hours left. I'm not that fast at math, but it's definitely time to get it done.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but he scored just under that 20,000 benchmark and has stayed in that 5th place spot, and he's in line for that Vikings baseball cap.
Yeah, and now our top 4 are all in the 20,000 range. So, for that stocking hat, we got Grandy Sam with 20,225 points. So that's where the number 4 prize is sitting right now, is at that Grandy Sam 20,225 point for that 4th prize.
Oh, yeah, and then just 200 points ahead is...
Looks like Mav, by the way, I don't mean to interrupt, but I was just seeing Mav looks like he's going to get the win here on this round of Mess-O Perch.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It's official. Tabulators turned it in, and there is Mav taking that number 1 spot. Ice Cold 2nd, Tam Bam 3rd, and Milky 4th.
Milky not able to duplicate his score that's on Pride of Minnesota that he's done, where Milky's got a score of 28,750 points out there, the top score in Pride of Minnesota. But Mess-O Perch is still sitting with Beef with 34,870 points atop of our list right now. And that means we're getting enrolled for a game of Top Dog here. So Top Dogs, who is our top dog out there right now?
Oh, well, our top dog right now is Fishy24.
The person we've been talking about, it's been the broadcast of Fishy24, and this is where she has shined.
Oh,
is in this top dog.
Scored 28,465 points. Been absolutely killing it.
Yeah, nicely done out there, Fishy24. So that's the score to beat, is Fishy24's at 28,465.
Oh, yeah. Well, to get back to those Vikings victory standings,
let's talk about that.
I think I was just talking about that 3rd place spot is in 200 points ahead of Grandy Sam with a total score of 22,225 points. There's Flash Daddy.
Yeah, Flash Daddy, former jackpot winner, right now sitting, getting his head measured for that baseball cap. That he's hoping to be able to keep hold of at the moment. But we've also got in 2nd place with a sweet prize out there is Mad Dog with 22,850 points right now. He's looking for a place on his wall right now for where he can hang up that framed photo side of Alexander Madison.
Oh, we got to see that photo yesterday.
Sweet.
Oh, it's pretty sweet. Not to give you a little sneak peek of what's happening, but I'm pretty sure if it was the right photo that I saw, because we kind of saw under the saran wrap and stuff, but it was him hurdling a defender. And so it's a pretty sick photo. But then in that 1st place spot is Scuba Steve with a score of 22,945 points. Really good score by Scuba Steve. Not enough to be the number 1 score, though.
No. Our number 1 score still is Birdie Boy out there for this week. This week is this week on these prizes. But for that spot in the finals, Birdie Boy has that spot in the finals currently still. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, so that was our top 5 and the top 5 prizes for this week. You've got till the end of play today to get your score in there and try to get into that top 5 prizes for this week of Vikings victory. So stay after early and stay after it often. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because today is the last day to be able to get those prizes.
Absolutely.
Well, you want to talk about those top 7?
Yeah, let's talk about those top 7 open session scores. So this is going to hold now, these scores, until Tuesday night, where someone could slip in to
last chance
to slip into the top 7. And then those will be locked in, as those are the 7 that are getting into that top 12 final places. Of course, the top other 5 scores, it'll be all part of these open plays that are happening all the time, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., all the way up till the end of 9 p.m. On Tuesday night. But those top 7 in the session so far, with one session left. In 7th place is Spicy Chip with 38,995 points.
I like myself a good spicy chip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like some spicy chips.
Well, then in 6th place, a player that's not too unfamiliar of the spotlight, Boat Racer 19, with a total score of 39,285 points. Really good score by Boat Racer 19, but 5 and up all have those 40,000 plus scores.
They do. She Devil starting that off with 40,300 points in that 5th place spot.
Oh yeah, then in 4th place we have Scuba Steve with a 22,995 point total score. Really good score. He and Boat Racer 19 are both 2 players that are in the top 7 in the open sessions and are in the top 5 of the Vikings victory right now.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So for the prizes for the week, not for getting in those other finals.
Oh,
yeah. You can only qualify for one spot in the finals.
Yeah, only one spot in the finals. They're holding different prizes, weekly prizes, and then the whole PCS.
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. So, yeah, Scuba Skis with 42,995 points. Big Schmidt is in 3rd with 44,120 points.
Oh, so yeah, I think that's my favorite new girl lover.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because Schmidt is a character. I think I talked about this with you at one point on the broadcast. I think Big Schmidt's been a player before.
Okay.
But there's a new character, New Girl.
Oh, you did talk to me about that. Yeah, you did talk to me about that. Yep. So, jumping out into 1st place is TB John So 2, and we're just under 9 minutes left in this game, so that's the early point leader, but we got a lot of play left.
Oh yeah, well, in that 2nd place spot is Jackpot 108 with 44,745 points. Holding on to that 2nd place spot is a really good score.
Yeah.
But then that 1st place spot is a pretty good lead right now.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice score with Mama Bear with 48,835 points. That is our top score so far in these 3-game open session qualifiers. Those top 7 will be the top 7 until 6 p.m. on Tuesday, where you get another shot to get it crack into that top 7. Even if you're sitting currently in those top 7, you can try to improve your score. Only one slot can you be in there for, but your top score gets you in. So if you think, well, I'm in there, but I want to improve that score, you come in, you play that open session. If you move up, you move up.
Oh, yeah. Well, just to put out there how well Mama Bear did on that game.
Yeah.
As you know, people who get 1st place are usually from around 14,000 to whatever 30,000.
Right.
But that's 1st place.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much Mama Bear put up a 1st place score each of those 3 games, putting up 16,278 points per game.
Yeah, on average, that's what she got that game. So that's hard to do. That's a really, really nice game. We'll see if on Tuesday anybody can top that.
Oh, yeah.
But it looks like she may be.
Well, you don't really have to top it because
you just got to get in the 7.
There's not really a benefit of being the number 1 player. You just want to be in the 7.
Well, the benefit is that you got a higher likelihood that not a whole 7 players are going to beat her
Oh,
on Tuesday.
yeah, that for sure.
Like
but
spicy,
on Tuesday, if you're at the end of Tuesday, you're in the top 7.
You're in the top 7.
You're
exactly.
you're one of the 7.
That's what you care about. But like if I'm sitting there and I'm Spicy Chip,
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. I want to get a better score so I can make sure I stay in that top 7. But everybody come out on Tuesday night right after the happy hour broadcast. It'll be that open session play, and there'll be 3 games. You'll have an opportunity to try to get into that top 7. So, well, we've gone over National Cookie Day. We've gone over National Dice Day, but there's a couple more national days.
Oh, yeah, and I'm actually celebrating this day today.
Are you?
Fun little fact.
Okay.
Yeah. National Sock Day. Recognizes the rarest of all lasting unities, the marriage of matched socks when they manage to find each other, wash after wash, dry after dry. It's time to celebrate. I'm wearing some socks today, so I'm saying I'm celebrating.
I'm wearing socks as well, my friend.
And so, all you guys that are out there wearing socks, which may not be a lot of you since you might be quarantining,
yeah, salute to you, sock
Salute
wearers.
to you, sock wearers.
And all those socks that have found their match in the laundry bin and have ended up with a match. If you're an unmatched socks and you're being worn, hey, congrats to you. You made it work. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, there is a planet where all the left socks go.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, and so so sometimes if your left sock has left you and you're a right sock and you're sitting around and you can find another right sock that you can make it work with and that your owners continue to wear you, then, congrats to you. I don't want to just be thankful for the match socks. I also want to recognize those unmatched socks that get the job done for us each day.
They get the job done. Those ones where you haven't done laundry in a while. You need some socks, and you're like, man, I don't have any matching socks.
So you know what? I got this black sock and I got a pink sock, and I'm rolling.
I'm working with it. I'm gonna wear some long pants that don't.
And maybe some boots to cover it up, but hey, we're rolling. So there we go. TB John So 2 still in first place with a nice score with a lot of plays left.
Oh, yeah. Look at Manuel 0815 with a 15,000 point score, 2,000 points behind the first place spot, but still with a significant amount of plays more.
Yeah.
Should be interesting to see who ends up on the top.
What we're trying to get here now, top dog is Fishy24 has the top score with 28,465 points. We'll see if anybody can match that. It's going to take a pretty good effort. Maybe Emmanuel 0815 has the best shot at that because just the amount of plays they've got. One of our 30,000 point obtainers that's now not one of the top 5 in there is RJ5616. I just saw him on our
leaderboard.
Yeah. So there we roll.
Look at that point total by Chrissy 1965. Sent her out some luck earlier and is now looking like it's paying off with a whole bunch of plays left and nice point total.
We got TB John So 2 with 18,180 points in first place, but looks like out of plays. So we're going to see how that plays out because Manuel 0815 is not that far, under 1,000 points behind on that lead with a lot of plays left.
Oh, yeah. Look how Sawyer C does as well. The players I'm watching right now in the top 10 are Sawyer C, Manuel 0815, and Chrissy 1965. Because those 3 players, they still have quite a bit of plays and a pretty good point total right now. Yeah. I'm going to be interested to see where they end up ending this match.
Yeah, this is one of our more exciting. It feels like there's a lot of folks with some plays left that could have a shot at that first place spot.
Yeah, look at even Kanzi 16 with quite a few plays left, couldn't make their way into that top 5. And look at there's Manuel 0815 with still plays left, taking that first place spot. Yeah. Let's see how far Manuel can set that lead before running out of plays. Looks like it did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 19,240. Nice score out there. That's a really nice game for Emmanuel. 0815 15. But we still do have Chrissy, Sawyer, and Sawyer C with plays left in that 4th and 5th spot. They'd have to have some nice plays to pass Manual here, but it is possible. Cozy, 16 with a couple plays as well.
Oh, yeah.
But that's going to play out here in the next minute, just over a minute and a half. We got there. So so we've done National Dice Day, National Sock Day, National Cookie Day. Well, one that we don't get to celebrate that we would normally do on our broadcast.
This would usually be a lot bigger of a deal, and I guess you guys will have to celebrate it a little bit more when you can finally get back to it.
Yeah, back to the bars and the locations where we normally play our pilot games. But it's National Bartender Day. If you have any way to celebrate your local bartender, that person that pours the perfect drink for you when you walk into your favorite drink.
Oh yeah, when you know that one guy when you can walk in and you can be like the usual.
That's right.
And then they know your drink right off the bat. We are appreciating those guys today.
Yeah,
that take the time to perfect their craft and be great bartenders.
Yeah, those guys and gals that do that are fantastic. So recognize the servers who not only know every cocktail in the book, but who also tend to be some of the best listeners around, also known as National Bartender Appreciation Day. The observance takes a day to raise a toast to the men and women working the late nights. Their minds contain an index of creative cocktails and mixed drinks to quench their patrons' thirst. So make sure if there's any way you can do it today, appreciate your bartender. And if there's no way to do that today, as soon as you get back, make sure you tell them, how much you appreciate them. So,
well, it is definitely like when bartenders, the ones that I know, they just have like a very smart people.
Yes.
To be able to be a bartender, to remember all those types of drinks, and then they remember very specific people's, like a bunch of very specific people's, just like regular drinks.
Yeah.
And it's just super impressive how much they can memorize and stuff.
Oh, I think it's a unique skill, and it looks like Manual 0815. Yep, there it is. It's official. The tabulators were quick on that one, and got that in there into the system. And Manual 0815, congratulations on the win. That means we're getting enrolled in our next game of Pride of Minnesota. That Pride of Minnesota top score is?
Oh, it is a score from Milky. Seen Milky out there playing. That top score is a score of 28,750 points. Yeah, good score by Milky. One of those many ones that switched out.
Yeah.
During yesterday.
Yeah.
I think
yesterday was a big play.
Only Family Guy and Birdie Boy were able to hold off being switched out of.
Yeah, and not Birdie Boy, but a Family Guy had just come in the day before. So
yeah.
Birdie Boy, the only one from last week, I think, still in there. But our National Bartender Appreciation Day, we definitely appreciate those folks. Not only are they so smart to be able to do all those things that you're talking about, then the emotional intelligence to be able to develop friendships. I think that's key, in that job as well.
Oh, yeah.
With all the patrons. And,
because a lot of their money comes from tips and stuff.
Right.
And so that's where it really comes from, them becoming friends with people and then them being like, okay, you listen to me, here's a tip, and that's how they make a lot of their money.
Yeah, absolutely. So we appreciate those folks, super smart folks, and they take care of us on the regular. So, a little bit harder to appreciate them today, but make sure you do as soon as you can. So we got a few celebrity birthdays today as well.
Oh, we do.
I'm not totally familiar with, but
Francisco Franco.
Yeah.
Spanish dictator.
Yeah, born in 1892.
Okay.
So, the next one though, I'm definitely familiar with.
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recognize the name. I'm sure if I see the face, I'm going to recognize.
Yeah, he's a big time actor.
Okay. He's the guy that he played the villain in the first Iron Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he was in Godfather.
He was in Tron. He was the lead actor in Tron. Yep. So Jeff Bridges, been in a bunch of stuff. Born in 1949. So, appreciate a lot of the different work that Jeff Bridges has done over the years. Very good actor.
Yeah.
Then another really good actor is the next celebrity on our celebrity birthdays there.
Yeah, Marissa Tomei.
Mm-hmm. Probably her breakout movie, the first movie that most of us recognize for her is My Cousin Vinny. But she's been in a ton of stuff since then. She was born in 1964. I think you'll recognize her as soon as you see that picture, Ian. But yeah, Marissa Tomei. Great actress as well. We got just under a minute and a half left to get enrolled.
Oh, yeah, I do know this actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was what I recognized her from is I think one of her newer movie series that she's been doing. She's been in the new Spider-Mans.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, she was in Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. So happy birthday, Marissa Tomei, Jeff Bridges, and former Spanish dictator Francisco Franco. But I know you're going to know, I know
the next
two. Yeah, for sure, because they're a lot newer.
Yeah, they're stars. A lot more recent. In 1970, one of what I consider probably one of the best rappers of all time. I don't know if he technically
money-wise, he might be the number one.
No, money-wise, probably number one. It's a Jay-Z rapper influencer and one of the best ladies man of all time.
yeah, he's married to Beyonce, so he's done well in all aspects of life for himself. Jay-Z born in 1970. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's part owner of one of the NBA teams, isn't he?
I think so.
The Nets? Is he part owner of the Nets?
I'll look this up.
Yeah.
I'll look this up. I mean, he's came out with so many hit songs. Yeah. That's probably where most come from. And then the production side, I think, is where he's made a lot of his money.
Oh, yeah.
Is it more of his money's come from producing music?
Yeah. Big-time entrepreneur, music producer, obviously rapper. But I think he's more famous for rapping, but he's probably made more money in business. There's Anita Alibi jumping out to the quick lead. Good to see you out there, Anita, in first place, but we got a long way to go here. Just about 9.5 minutes left in this 10-play game.
Yeah, Jay-Z did have an ownership of the Brooklyn Nets. Okay. But I think he's ending up he's trying to sell his share of the team. Okay. And right now it's looking like Jason Kidd is the number one option.
Oh.
For buying those shares.
Okay. Well, there you go. We got Bucks jumping into first place now. Still real early in this game. Good to see a Yags 370 out there in seventh place. Carbs, always good to see Carbs. And we got Goalie Mom, Bucks, Chrissy, 1965, Minnow. But Fish Catcher is currently in first place. So, and then the last celebrity birthday.
Famous host for America's Next Top Model.
Yes.
Tyra Banks.
Yes. Yep. She was born in 1973. Yeah. She was top model herself.
Yes, but obviously was more famous for being a top model for many years earlier, and then has now I think is probably more known to people through her hosting and being a judge on America's Top Model, Top Model.
Yep. No, it's super famous person out there. I think she was in a relationship, I don't know if she still is, with Chris Webber, Fab Five, NBA Hall of Famer, Chris Webber. I think they were in a relationship for a long time. I don't know if they still are.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
No, all right. There you go. So that exhausted all my Tyra Banks knowledge. So
right there. Yeah, I don't have much more either.
Yeah.
So I just know because the other day I was hanging out with my girlfriend and she put on America's Next Top Model.
Oh.
And so that's my. I would have not even known that she was the host of America's Next Top Model.
I think I knew it. I wouldn't have remembered.
I wouldn't have been something that just came to my head though.
Right. For sure.
Yeah.
There's Carbs in first place.
I swear I don't watch America's Next Top.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
Well, let's go over this day in history.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's just get rolling.
All right.
Well, in 1996, the unmanned space vehicle Mars Pathfinder was launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida, in order to explore the surface of Mars.
That's cool. That happened on this day in 96. So
Yeah, that's really cool. It's really interesting what they can find with those unmanned space things. There's so much research. It's almost more beneficial to send those unmanned ones.
Right.
Because you can leave them there for
extended
period of time to be able to collect up as much as they need, and then they can come right back.
Yeah. Very cool. So we got some comments in the
Sarah
chat.
Honey goes, wait, what girlfriend? You know I'm talking about you, Sarah Honey.
So Ian and Sarah Honey were watching a little bit of America's Top Next Model.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. If she's watching
Terrible.
if she's watching
Terrible.
well, unmanned space vehicles.
Space vehicles. There we go. We got Mav in 6th, Scuba Steve in 7th. In 2nd place is Fish Catcher, Ajax in 3rd, Yags 370 in 4th, Sarah Honey in 5th. Of course, Carbs still at the top of our list currently and forever.
Oh, yeah.
So that's everything other than our Vikings stuff, I think, on our notes and our charity spotlight. So we usually save those for the Vikings victory game.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
so
very
we're just
true.
going to hang out with you guys for the rest of this match. It gives us 5 minutes and 23 seconds to get ourselves into some serious
improving.
trouble.
Oh, we could tell them about our interview yesterday.
Oh, yeah, we had the big interview yesterday. It was, we auditioned for a Family Feud as a family yesterday. And so, massive amounts of research and time went.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And this is the funniest thing. The person who signed us up was my sister.
Yes.
And got us all signed up. And we have to run through for the interview is 1 round of Family Feud.
Correct.
And so then it starts off with you telling about yourself, and then you answer the question. And the question was, what's something that you eat that's sliced?
It's served by the slice. And so I was the captain, so I went first, and so I said pizza, which ended up being the number 1 answer. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I mean that, and I don't take credit. It was all the research I did. So, but that was actually an easy one. So sliced pizza.
Yeah, pizza, easy one. We had just eaten pizza. It was pretty easy. Then went to my mom. She said apple slices,
which I don't think is an awful answer.
No. Didn't get it right, but it was a good answer. Then I go and I say cake.
Right.
And
which did not only eliminate cake, it also eliminated pie. Because they said that was a
this is
cake / pie.
where this starts this whole downhill
things
of a thing. So the sister who signed us all up for this, it comes up to her and she's like, so I can't say pie. And you could tell she's sitting there and all she can think,
their answer.
All she could think in her head is pie. And so she's just slowly trying to extend her time as much. And she's like, you only got 3 seconds to answer. And she's like, breakfast casserole. And we're like, you could hear it goes dead silent for a good 5 seconds.
And then we're like, good answer. We got to say that. Good answer. Yeah.
It was super funny.
Oh, gosh. Well, and then she was like, I blew our chance. I'm like, well, I don't know. They may like someone that Steve Harvey can make fun of on the show. So we may get picked. I don't know. We're going to see if that works out. But then my next son, Ben, comes up after that. And so, of course, Sophie got the and then Ben comes up. And it was, so he gets the question. And he said the whole time up till he was about to answer, he was thinking bread, which would have been a good choice because it turns out bread was on the board. But instead of saying bread, he says potato.
So when I think of things that are sliced, potato is definitely one of the first things that pop into my head.
Fries, American, you got American, for breakfast, right? You got the American fries.
Yeah.
Because you got regular fries, like French fries. I don't know, you got waffle fries. There's a lot of ways to serve potatoes.
There's potato wedges.
There's potato wedges. You in your cheesy potatoes, there's sliced potatoes. But I just don't know that I've ever gone, hey, I'll take some potato slices.
It's better than breakfast casserole, though.
It is better than breakfast casserole. Then my youngest son, Gabe, he chose brownies. It was an extra. Anyways, they came back. They asked us, what would you pick if anything else? I said cheeses. It was up there. We said bread. It was up there. My wife said meat, lunch meat, and it was up there. But during when it counted in the we didn't fare all that well.
Oh, yeah, but I think we were pretty funny.
We were funny. We were enthusiastic. We brought the kind of energy we bring here on the show with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
If not more. And,
I think hanging out with you guys on air has really prepared us to be able to handle it on screen. That's why us two were the two that got the correct answers.
We nailed it.
And then the rest got the wrong
answers. We owe that all to
answers.
you guys. You guys were our research and our practice for Family Feud. So, but unfortunately, we haven't had Sophie on the show yet, and so she says things like breakfast casserole.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys, we've got people like Fishy24 out there keeping us in line. Kind of helping us get better, and she doesn't have that. So
exactly.
So.
Well, we're just under a minute left in this game of Pride of Minnesota. It looks like Trixie, with all of their plays done, is going to have that first place spot with 10,800 points.
Is anybody out there with plays left in the top 9?
It looks like they're all out of plays in that top 10.
Okay, let's see here as this rolls back up. Yeah, nobody with plays, so it's going to have to come outside the top 9 in to get anybody.
Yeah,
into
low-scoring matchup, this one.
It was not. Nobody really got a ton of points on this game in particular, Pride of Minnesota. But that means that maybe you're saving up your points for Vikings victory, which is our last day to get into this week's prizes for Vikings victory. We're going to kind of concentrate on Vikings conversation this next game. Going through those NFL power rankings, just talking about game day bingo, all those kind of things, and our charity spotlight in this next game.
Oh, yeah. We got lots of information for this next game.
Yeah, we got lots of stuff, so we won't go off on tangents like Family Feud this next game. Hey, Trixie, getting the win. That was a Trixie win with 10,800 points. Not often can you win a game with 10,800 points, but you did it, Trixie. So congratulations to you. A bunch of our top players in that top 9 this time, but not enough to pass Trixie in that game of Pride of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. Fishy24 said, glad I can help out.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Here's some more luck for you. Fishy24, big day for you to be able to get that Thielen helmet that I know you were feeling at the beginning of the week.
Yeah, since we are getting enrolled in that game of Vikings victory. Yeah, get enrolled and try to get that high score. Wouldn't it be sweet if we were able to see a high score go out on this one?
I want to get somebody into the prizes on this game.
Let's see a 26,000.
Get enrolled.
26,000 point score. That's what I'm saying. Passing Birdie Boy.
Yeah. That would be exciting. It would not be exciting unless it is, was it Boat Racer 19, because holding on to that final 5th place score.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Boat Racers, usually Boat Racer 19 is active on the chat. So,
I might not be playing today.
He might be working.
Be working, getting stuff done.
Maybe he's actually accomplishing something more than we are here on the broadcast. But we're going to be throwing out luck, rooting for you guys, trying to get somebody into that top 5 right now. Let's get somebody a Vikings prize for this week. There's some sweet ones out there. Obviously, the Adam Thielen autographed helmet. We got Alexander Madison autographed picture. It's actually in a beautiful frame.
Yeah, both of those things come with a little signed certificate of authenticity too, which is really cool as well.
Yeah, that is super cool and really adds to the value of it. But yeah, I know several of you guys are out there cleaning a spot on the wall, getting that nicely where you could hang that Madison.
Oh, yeah.
Photo. I know for sure that that Mad Dog's prepping that spot on the wall.
Oh, I would be too if I was Mad Dog.
Yeah, for sure. And if I'm out there and I'm Scuba Steve, I'm trying to figure out where exactly am I going to display that Thielen helmet. But you guys could come in here and ruin all those plans and go ahead and get the win.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, it's in 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes, you're going to have a chance at getting those prizes. And then this will be the last day, though. Make sure you get as much Vikings victory as you can, because at midnight, this week's Vikings prizes will be done. They'll be locked in. They'll go to the players that they're going to. And so this is your last day to get that. And then we're going to be announcing on the game day broadcast all the new prizes, and it'll start all over. It'll actually start on Saturday, you being able to get the top scores for those prizes.
I'm not going to give anything out, but the prizes are pretty sweet for next week.
Yeah, we got some good ones.
Got some good ones.
Yeah, got some really good ones for that week, but won't give any additional hints at this point.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, with this final minute and 25 left, let's go over that charity spotlight.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, well, the charity spotlight for this week is the Hayfield Commercial Club. Their mission is to promote businesses within the community of Hayfield and to encourage community involvement. They hold the following events for the community annually. A citywide garage sale. I love myself a garage sale.
Oh, yeah.
I know we've been talking about having a garage sale for a while now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that will ever happen.
I don't know.
I think just giving the Goodwill is good enough for us.
We've ended up doing that a lot.
Then they also do an Easter coloring contest for school-age children. That's always super fun. A costume judging contest for Halloween. Did you get to dress up for Halloween at all?
I did not. I did not dress up for Halloween this year. I don't know what that makes you. You know, like if you don't celebrate Christmas, you're like a bah humbug, a Scrooge.
Yeah.
You know, a Grinch. You know, something like that. I don't know what you are when you don't really celebrate Halloween.
Yeah,
I was that this year.
I kind of am that, like, on a regular. Like, I'm just not much of a Halloween guy.
No, I'm not. I'm
a very big, like, Thanksgiving. I enjoy Christmas. I really like Easter.
Yeah.
Probably Easter and Thanksgiving are like my two favorite holidays.
Yeah.
Then it's probably Christmas.
Yeah.
And then
I like 4th of July.
4th of July, that's a super fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm a big those holidays over Halloween, but Halloween's definitely a fun one.
I see the attraction because you get to dress up, which is fun.
I got to dress up as I dressed up as Danny Phantom one year.
Okay.
And also
I remember seeing the pictures.
Yes. Also that year I wore your old football jersey that's cropped and stuff. And I dressed up as like an 80s, 70s like football player.
Yeah.
That was super fun.
Yeah, well, my college one year, one of my college team, they wore the cropped.
Yeah.
They wore the cropped jerseys, and so you know, it's always great for an offensive lineman when the team goes with the cropped jersey, because your belly's all out there. You know, as we're running out on the field, you know, the running backs give you a little rub for some luck. Like, really, man. Really?
I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
I think it's big boys. I like me the big boys.
Well, I just committed to it once they did it, you know. So even in the cold weather, I wore cut off t-shirt underneath it. Like, I always had to wear something under the shoulder pads, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I'd wear the cut off t-shirt as well. So I always was no sleeve guy. But that year I was actually no covering on the belly, so it was actual skin on the belly area hanging out there.
That is a fun look.
Yeah, it was. That was part of the extra, you know, the running backs giving the rub, you know, as they're walking out on the field. I think they were just trying to get some of that sweat for some tack on their gloves. It's a great picture for you guys.
Not great. I can't believe you even let people touch your belly like that.
It's this is broadcasting gold again.
Well,
like we're winning right now.
Well, let's get on to those Viking stuff.
Yeah, that's actually stuff that people want to hear.
Yeah, the Vikings power rankings.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
It's been pretty good for the Vikings. MMQB Sports Illustrated 15. It might be too little, too late, but the Vikings deserve a lot of credit for their turnaround. They've looked a lot more like a team we saw win a playoff game in New Orleans last year, and that team sneaks into the top half of my power rankings with a 5-6 mark. I mean, it's a really good having a losing record and still being put in the top half of the NFL. That's a really good thing. It's a real testament to how good they are. And if they had a winning record, I feel like they would be in that top 10 in the NFL.
Well, I think in this last month they have been a top 10
yes.
team in the NFL. Like he was saying, in that maybe a little too little, too late, but hopefully not. Hopefully they'll be able to finish out the season strong and get some key wins and be in the hunt for that wild card spot.
Oh yeah.
So there's Birdie Y07 in the first place here with just under 7 minutes left to play on this game, a Vikings victory. We're shooting to get into that top 5 scores this week so you guys can get a Vikings prize. So get after it, and let's see if we can do it. Well, Matt Williamson of Pro Football Network ranks the Vikings at number 16. He says, in a crazy game, the Vikings got another win over Carolina to potentially stay in the hunt for the NFC playoffs. Special teams haunted Minnesota yet again in this game. The Vikings turned the ball over 3 times, and Carolina had 2 offensive scores. But even without Adam Thielen, Kirk Cousins played his best when it mattered most. Minnesota has won 4 of their last 5, with their only loss coming by 3 points against the Cowboys. Yeah, that was a bad loss. That was unfortunately.
That was a really unfortunate loss.
Yeah, unfortunately, they've been playing better than they played in that game. I think that was a resurgence game for the Cowboys. They got Andy Dalton back
I think
that week.
They improved a little bit and became less of a Jets level team, and became more of a Jaguars level team. You know what I mean?
Right,
where the Jaguars are still 1-10, but they are in a lot of their games.
Right.
Where the Jets are just completely out, and the Dallas Cowboys were completely out of their games, and then they got Andy Dalton back, and it feels like now they're a little bit more in each game.
Right, they got a lot of talent on the field.
And
sure.
I feel like the Vikings also came into the game a little under enthused.
Right. Yeah, I think they undervalued the Cowboys a little bit. They'll, we will see how that plays out this week. Do they fall into that lull again, like they did against the Cowboys, where you got a 1-10 team coming to town and you're just not up for the game? Because if they do, I think the Jaguars make this a game. And and I don't want to see that, but that's what could happen. And hopefully not.
If they play to
learn from the Cowboys.
If they play to their full capabilities, there's no way the Jaguars offense should be able to keep up with the Vikings offense.
No.
Like, even if both defenses were equally as bad, which I don't think. I think the Vikings have a better defense, younger and improving, and still have a long way to improve, but better than what the Jaguars are giving out there right now.
Yeah.
I think that even if they had equal defenses and they were both just sieves, the Vikings should be able to outscore the Jags.
I still think the best defensive player on the field will be wearing the purple and gold. Eric, Kendricks.
Oh, I mean, he's one of the. We've been talking about the offensive people who were ranked in the top PFF grades.
Yeah.
With Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, and Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
But we only have one player on the defensive side that's in those top PFF rankings, and he's been really leading that defense for us.
He has, and I think he's really in all the credit goes to the coaches and those young players in developing as well. But also, he's out there leading those young players.
Oh, being one of the more versatile linebackers in the game, Eric Kendricks, he can move so everywhere on the field and make plays everywhere on the field that he is the head of that defense right now.
Absolutely.
Him and then Harrison Smith.
Yeah, Harrison Smith's a good player as well. It's not like we're talentless out there.
Yeah, I feel like Harrison Smith leads that DB crew, and then that front attack and the linebacking crew, that's all led by Eric Kendricks.
Yeah, and I continue to be impressed with a young DJ Wanham on the defensive side. I think he keeps on getting better each week as one of those edge rusher guys, and he just continues to do great things out there. Look at Anita Alibi in first place with 24,830 points. That means Anita Alibi is going to be in no matter what.
That is a good score right there.
How high
Now,
are they going to be?
yeah.
They are in first place for this week in that Vikings victory for their prize. What the question is now is, are they going to pass Birdie Boy for the overall top score in Vikings victory to get that final spot? Wow. So they're in the hunt right now. Anita Alibi is for that Thielen helmet for sure. And they just did it. She just did it.
Wow.
Nicely done, Anita Alibi.
Woo!
That means right now you have a spot in the finals, okay, for that Vikings victory final spot. And you also are in line for the Thielen autographed helmet. Congratulations. That means Boat Racer 19 is going to have to get after it today because he's now back out of that top 5 in the prizes for this week. We said we wanted to see a win, and Anita Alibi said, boom. How about that, boys? How about that? The top ever Vikings victory score in the PCS.
Yeah, that is a really good score right there by Anita Alibi. I mean, really good.
Yeah, 26,765 points. Nicely done. Congratulations, Anita Alibi. We got to put you on because you are now the leader in the house for, unless someone beat this earlier today that we don't know about, but from yesterday's top score, that makes you the top points getter in Vikings victory in this PCS season and put you in the top score
this week. Yeah,
So,
put you right in line, looking like a really good spot for that Adam Thielen signed mini helmet.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So,
Boat Racer 1 checking in, saying nice, go. This is before they passed him, and then boom when he passed, and then I think he realized that he said sweet, even though that bumped me out of the top 5. Sweet score, great positivity out of Boat Racer 19. I'm gonna shoot a bunch of luck over to Boat Racer 19 just because he's one of my favorite players because he checks in all the time with us.
Let's do it. And there it is. We'll try to get you back into those top 5 with that toss of luck to you. We're hoping to see you in there, Boat Racer 19. Way to be a great sport on that one. And Anita Alibi, now our top of all in all the PCS time with that 26,765 points. And there it is. It's official. She is the winner.
Woohoo!
And congratulations, Anita Alibi. And that's going to wrap up our lunchtime broadcast for today.
That's so funny. We were talking about how, I was like, wouldn't it be sweet if we got a 26,000 point score right here and passed everybody.
Yeah.
And look at Anita Alibi made it happen. Thank you for making it happen. It was a super sweet day of broadcasting with you guys. And remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Bye, guys.
See ya.